Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is finally swinging into cinemas in the summer of 2023.
That he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be.
This highly anticipated sequel is actually the first of the two-part follow-up. Originally titled Part 1 and Part 2, the third film has now been given a standalone title of Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. But while we wait for that, we have already had the first teaser trailer for Across the Spider-Verse, which left us with more questions than answers. And get this, we have also had some cast announcements. So if you are eager to learn more about this upcoming animated film, stick around, because the CineWizard got all the juicy details for you.
He wants to go out into the world and do great big things.
We all know that the superhero industry is pretty much dominated by the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that hasn't stopped Sony from throwing their own hat into the ring. They have had the rights to Spider-Man for a while now, while they have been focusing on their own villain universe with films like Venom and Morbius. They also surprised everyone with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse in 2018. And let us tell you, that film was a game changer. It even won Best Animated Features at the Oscars, beating out some heavy hitters like Ralph Breaks the Internet and Incredibles 2. Now we have finally getting the highly anticipated sequel, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And it's not just a regular sequel, it is the second installment of what's now a planned trilogy.
I love you, Miles.
Is they won't look out for you like us.
Not bad, kid.
And what I worry about most,
Fans are getting exactly what they wanted with this one, because we are going to see even more universes than we did in the first film. We are talking about 6 different universes, each with its own unique art style. And Miles Morales is also back, along with a team of interdimensional Spideys to take on a new threat. But the release schedule for this film has been pretty rocky, with multiple delays. So if you are like us and you can't wait to find out more about Miles' next adventure, we have got all the details that have been revealed so far. Trust us, you don't want to miss out on this one.
Miles! Wanna get out of here?
In this upcoming Spider-Man sequel, the main villain is revealed to be a lesser-known character called the Spot. He has the ability to travel through the multiverse, making him a formidable foe. This is a departure from the unusual villains like Green Goblin or Doc Ock. The movie will feature a whopping 240 characters and will take place across 6 universes. Such an ambitious undertaking could easily rival even the massive scale of Avengers Endgame. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the writers and producers, confirmed this exciting news. In the film, the concept of multi-spider people from different universes will be expanded upon.
wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me.
While the first film featured characters like Peter B. Parker, Spider-Man Noir, and Spider-Woman, this sequel will introduce even more, including the return of Gwen and Peter B. Parker, as well as the addition of Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Punk. The trailer hints at a danger that threatens all the multiverse versions of the Spider-Heroes, leading to a conflict between the heroes. It seems that Gwen seeks out Miles Morales, possibly to warn him, while Spider-Man 2099 takes a more no-nonsense approach to saving the world.
And he never doubts that he is loved. Make sure he never forgets where he came from.
Thankfully, we have official plot synopsis, which reads: Miles Morales returns for the next chapter of the Oscar-winning SpiderVerse saga, an epic adventure that will transport Brooklyn's full-time, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man across the multiverse. Miles will join forces with Gwen Stacy and a new team of Spider people to face off with a villain more powerful than anything they have ever encountered. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the brilliant minds behind the Lego Movie and Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs, are back with Across the Spider-Verse, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever before. Initially, Lord and Miller planned to create a film that would match the scale of the first one, but it has since grown to become the largest animated film crew ever assembled. That's right, we are talking over 1,000 crew members, and they have brought in some impressive talent to lead this massive undertaking. Joining them in the writing department is Dave Callaham, who's no stranger to the multiverse. He has written the Marvel's Shang-Chi Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. But that's not all. We also have returning talent as well, including composer Daniel Pemberton, editor Mike Andrews, and art director Arya Scarlett. And let's not forget the new additions to the team, like production designer Kevin Amarick and costume designer Brooklyn L. Omar. This dream team is sure to bring us an unforgettable cinematic experience. Unfortunately, we can't list all the members of the crew, but with so many talented individuals on board, we know that Across the Spider-Verse is going to blow us away. And with a new trio of directors, including Joaquim dos Santos, Kem Powers, and Justin K. Thompson, all with years of experience in the industry, we are sure to be in for a treat. As for Spidey variants, it seems that two fan-favorite variants, Spider-Noir and Spider-Ham, won't be making an appearance. But fear not, there will still be plenty of web-slinging action with variants like Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Punk, and possibly even Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man. And that's not all, because there are countless other variants, some just making cameo appearances.
Tell him that he doesn't belong there. And he never lets anyone.
In addition to Miles, Gwen, and Peter B. Parker, we will see the debut of Jessica Drew as Spider-Woman, a black costume Spider-Man, a Tron-style Spider-Man, and a PlayStation Spider-Man heroes like Peter and Miles. We will also see an armored Spider-Man, teasing the 90s Spider-Man, the animated series hero, Iron Spider, manga Spider-Man, Spider-Cop, and Peter and Mary Jane's daughter from the future, Annie Mae as Spider-Link, plus Lady Spider, Bagman, Werewolf, Spider-Man, Future Foundation Spider-Man, and Scarlet Spider are all making an appearance in the trailer. That's a whopping 21 different known Spider-Man variants. As for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, the rumor has it that he might be joining the cast. According to the Hot Mic podcast, there was a delay in production as Sony worked to secure Holland's involvement in the movie in some capacity. This would be a great addition to the film.
You gotta promise, Miles.
I promise.
As Miles has already dealt with two Peter Parkers, and adding the one that fans all know and love would be the dream come true. But until there's an official announcement, this is just a rumor. Nonetheless, we can't wait to see what the future holds for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Many of the original cast members will be returning in this movie. Shamek Moore and Haley Steinfeld will be reprising their roles as Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy respectively. Jake Johnson is also returning as Peter B. Parker, as well as Brian Tyree Henry in the role of Jefferson Davis and Luna Lauren Valles as Rio Morales. There is no word yet on whether John Mulaney or Liev Schreiber will be back. We will also see the return of Oscar Isaac as Miguel O'Hara, also known as Spider-Man 2099. It's worth noting that this will be the third Marvel continuity that Isaac has been a part of, having previously appeared as the villain in X-Men Apocalypse and more recently as Moon Knight in the MCU. There are some new additions to the cast as well. Issa Rae and Daniel Kaluuya will be joining the Spider team as Spider-Woman and Spider-Punk. In a recent update, it was revealed that just like its predecessor, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will be released in theaters in this summer.
Who do you think you are?
However, despite Sony's history of partnering with various streaming platforms, there is no news yet on whether it will be available for streaming or not. Due to the pandemic, the movie's release date was pushed back from 8th April 2022 to 7th October 2022. Unfortunately, the film has suffered another delay and is now scheduled for release on 2nd June 2023. Although fans are disappointed with the delay, they are hopeful that the sequel will be worth the wait and live up to the high standards set by the original film. It turns out that this film is not a standalone release, but instead the first half of a two-part story. The third part, titled Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, is set to arrive on 29th March 2024, less than a year after this movie's release. This means that the franchise will conclude with a trilogy of films, with the third film wrapping up the story that began with the original film in 2018.
We are supposed to be the good guys.
So if you are a fan of this web-slinging hero, tell us in the comments about your favorite Spidey variant whom you want to see in the action. For more news and updates, like and subscribe to the Cinewizard.